register the webinar. Okay, guys, first of all, I would like to say thank you to all participants. Okay, my name is Alessandro Monieri. I'm Italian. I work from Ingenious Europe, and I'm also with Alcindo, my technician, the webinar. He does some theory talk webinar, and I do the tech talk webinar. Okay, basically, I do much more practical webinars, so my slides are very quite close to the finish. So I have only 2 or 3 or maybe 4 slides, something like that. And after that, I will do the demo with you about our ezWiFi, especially for warehouse storage. Okay. So, and this is the demo. So at the beginning, I will show you my presentation, and after that, we will see together a demo to understand which products you need to choose when you project a warehouse. Okay, and also by a demo, you can create an organization in the cloud and network. Okay, and the thing of both. Do I need to create multiple network and the limitation, etc. Okay, we will also looking for something in the cloud about optimization about the radio settings, DCS feature, turn it off or on the fast roaming 802.11r or K, and the best radio optimization about the channel width 20, 40, or 80 megahertz, okay, and something more. Of course, it's important, as I mentioned in all of my webinars, the question. So I know, of course, ingenious solution. You need to know better than me. So please raise a question. Don't be scared about it. And after the webinar, or in the meanwhile of the webinar, I can see your question and I immediately reply to your question in an easy way. So, and I will let you know, understand better during the webinar our solution, okay? When we decide to approach to the warehouse storage, sometimes we're thinking that, okay, we have a warehouse storage indoor, so why do I need to use also outdoor access point? For warehouse storage, I think it's a good opportunity to discuss about this, because sometimes the people think, okay, warehouse storage, I only would like to use indoor access point, but this is not really true. Also, you can use outdoor access point. For example, ECW under 60 or 260. And the reason why is because, and this is a question for you guys, maybe, did you encounter any warehouse storage that place an access point and maybe you listen from the customer that, yes, we have this warehouse storage, we would you to place access point, but maybe in this storage the temperature is not too hot, so maybe there is a quite cold temperature, and also maybe there is a dust. So is the case maybe to place an outdoor access point. Okay, for indoor, for example, we have a very good model. It's called ECW 220. This is the Wi-Fi 6 access point. Yeah, with Wi-Fi 6, of course, and the price, it's really amazing, and especially for warehouse stocks. Okay, but in case, like I said, you have some warehouse stocks with the dust, the temperature is not enough, blah blah blah, humidity, for example, or also when I do 2 weeks ago for Italian project, we do for refrigerator rooms, very big for food. Okay, so it's the case to place, of course, the outdoor access point. This is a question for you. Do you have already create and develop a project for? You can in the chat. Okay. Okay. Go ahead with a much more interesting part. Okay. Wi-Fi. What we have to looking for? Okay. I already did this webinar, not exactly the same as times ago. And the first thing that I would like to mention is the barcode scanner. Okay, when you would like to place an access point in a warehouse storage, you have to thinking about scanner, because for example, you have a customer ask, okay, I would like you to do the Wi-Fi storage in my magazine, in my warehouse storage, and I have a 20, 30, 10, 1, 2, 3, whatever barcode scanner. Okay, all are the same barcode scanner. Please ask to the customer the data sheet and check if all barcode scanner they support the protocol called roaming protocols. Okay, 802.kRV it's possible that they support. Okay, if it's the case that not all barcode scanner they support roaming protocols, okay, maybe it's the case to thinking if you turn it on into the roaming, into the cloud, sorry, the roaming, or maybe you can turn it off. Okay, the roaming you can see on a GIF on the right, it's really something that we can approach also for home and also for warehouse storage. The thing is, when I move between one access point outdoor to one access point indoor, I don't want to lose the connection, the connectivity between the handover. Okay, outdoor access point, making a Skype call, go indoor. Okay, or also the barcode scanner. Okay, so of course it's really difficult sometimes to understand if the barcode scanner support the roaming, but please ask to your customer to send the data sheet and you can check, or you can ask to us to check. Me and Alcindo, we can check if can help you about this. Of course, in our cloud, the fast roaming for default is turned off. So you need to think in that sometimes it's the case to turn it on manually. Okay, so basically how the works. Okay, the protocol 802.11r try to create groups in the cloud, and with the key that you make an authentication with your devices. And when you move from one access point to access point, the key is already inside of the access point, and the re-authentication it will be much smooth. Okay. Okay. The key protocol try to announce to the devices the neighbor access point, a device Samsung, a device barcode scanner. You have 2, 3 access point neighbor, and the K prepare the devices to roam between one access point to another access point. Okay. So this is really important, guys. Do not forget to ask to your customer the data sheet. All my slides are experiment slides. So when I do a project with the customer, okay, the customer maybe has some issue. I try to solve the issue, and I create a slide for you to understand how can you solve the issue before it will be happen. Okay, so those slides are experimental. I can say in English. The practical slide that you can use in a good way. Okay, go ahead with another slide. Okay, we have also 802.11 and this is really amazing. Okay, basically in our cloud you can check the climb timeline, and the climb timeline tell you, for example, the barcode scanner roam between access point A to access point B, and the access point B push the barcode scanner to move to the 5 gigahertz because it supports the 802.11v protocol. You can see now here, right? I don't know, guys, can you see my mouse? It's a question for you to keep attention. So do not forget to follow PPT, okay? So yeah, oh my gosh, a lot of people reply to me. Really amazing, thank you. Okay, so in this case, 9:39:29 seconds, we have a band steering suggested 5 gigahertz by 802.11p to barcode scanner, to whatever you want to think about. And you also, with the client timeline, you can check barcode scanner room from the access point B to the access point C. Or maybe that's not wrong. Maybe because there is a disconnection and reconnection again to the other access point. And also you can check the SSI signal to understand if it's the case maybe to place one more access point because maybe the coverage is not good. So with the cloud, you can really approach your topology to improve and to tell customer, yes, we have maybe to place another access point in the middle, etc. Okay, good. Thank you guys for your comments. Yes, we look in the mouse. Thank you, Larry, Alcindo. Thank you, Sotris, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alcindo is always here. Thank you, Alcindo, my colleagues. He do a theory talk, so follow him. Okay. Again, another slide. So, of course, in the cloud, we have a legenda, so you can understand better what's happened for the clients. Okay. This slide I already used the previous webinar, and this is the slide that you can understand better which kind of wireless customer needs. Okay, for example, sometimes we doesn't know if the customer he have a concrete wall or brick wall. So I will show you in the ezWiFi planner demo how can you optimize and you can choose the best kind of wall to try to do the best project. Okay, because maybe you have sometimes brick wall, maybe you have a concrete wall, maybe you have a window door, you have a lot of, but in general you can use only one to try to be much easier our ezWiFi plan. Okay, go add in another slide, otherwise I will be boring for you. Not worry, I will show you in the presentation later the things. Okay, set up several stock area, set up correct scale. So this is really important. If you set up, guys, a wrong scale, you cannot have a very good project. So important, when you ask to the customer the plan in JPEG or in PDF, but we cannot allow to use PDF. You have to translate. You have to convert, sorry, in JPEG. So make sure you have the measurement on the plan that you can take to set up a correct scale. For example, the door usually are 0.8 meters. You can set up a correct scale correctly to have a very good project for your customer. Okay, but I will show you later in the ezWiFi plan. And also the distance between access point. Okay, Alessandro, but here we have 21 meters, 28, 19. What is the best distance between one access point to the other access point? Of course, when you place access point and you look in the image below on the left, you can see with the mouse, you can move into the project to understand the weak or the best signal based on where you place the mouse. In this case, you can see minus 63.5 dBm. Okay, so it's good or it's not really good. Okay, it's really difficult to tell you, but in general, for me, I decided to do like this. I will try to do the worst project that I can thinking about, because if in a worst situation I will be minus 63, maybe in a real environment I will be minus 60, minus 59, something like that. So you need to calculate the project in a worst way and not in a better way. Otherwise, maybe you need to increase the TX power to coverage the gap for the uncoverage area in the middle of the access point. So this part is really important, and I will tell you later in the demo, because now you can understand it's really, but in general, to keep you the attention, okay? So do not place access point 30, 40, 50, 100 meters between one to the other, okay? Later I will show you how can you do that, okay? I would like to mention that we have a new website only for cloud. It's called Ngenius, of course, www.ngenius.ai. So you can check our specs of the new products only for the cloud, okay? Do not forget, sorry, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where me and Alcindo and before James do a lot of video for tip and tricks video, how-to video, unboxing video, or commercial video to explain our solution in a better way, okay? Someone of you already seen the video? Question for you guys, tell me yes, I don't like, no, I don't like the Ingenious video. Okay, so go ahead. And also do not forget to stay, I would say, Sotris, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay. Like I said, also we have, of course, LinkedIn. Of course, also I have my LinkedIn, but in general, this is Ingenious Networks Europe BV LinkedIn. You can stay updated about a new webinar that we have now. We will have from Alcindo, from Jesus, from Hank, from Alessandro, for whatever. Okay, so in general, here is the platform to keep you updated about our products. Okay, one customer says to me that I don't know that you have, that Ingenious have a YouTube channel. So we have YouTube channel, we have LinkedIn channel to keep you updated about our stuff, our news, our products, our video, our how-to tip and tricks, whatever you want to call. Okay, so keep in mind to be subscribe on this social media, I would say. Okay. Okay, now it's finished. I will go to the demo of my cloud. No, sorry, not cloud. I will do by the ezWiFi planner. Let me try to share my screen again. Okay, so now we are in a ezWiFi planner tool. Can you see my screen? Show again LinkedIn. Okay, I will show you. Wait, hold on a sec. One customer asked me to show you LinkedIn, to show to him LinkedIn. Okay. This is our LinkedIn, okay? So take a photo about this and subscribe, okay, please. Larry, no problem. So I hope you take a screenshot, okay? Good. Larry, it's done? Okay. I will try to go to the ezWiFi planner project. Okay. Let me know if you can see my ezWiFi planner screen on Google. Question, guys. Reactive. Yes. Thank you, Alcindo. The best. Okay. CCC, Alcindo says. Thank you, Alcindo. Okay. Okay, this is our ezWiFi planner software. I don't want to bore you. How can you access? You have to register partner portal. Okay, here ingeniusnetworks.eu partner portal, partner program. You can access on our ezWiFi plan. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is to create a new project here. Create a new project. For example, set the correct country. Okay, I will choose Italy and I create. After that, I need to have a plan. Okay, we accept only JPEG. Please, if you have a PDF, convert it from PDF to JPEG by a website that I love it, and it's called I Love PDF. So with I Love PDF, you can simply convert your PDF, sorry, to JPEG. Your PDF to JPEG. Yes, exactly. Okay. When you upload, maybe I will show you into the other project. This is empty, I guess. Yes. Okay, when you do the project, for example, and this is a quite important, you can copy exactly the project. You can have the same name with one, so this is copy. So maybe you can do double project, maybe with less access point or with more access point. You can divide, you can do the same project in a cheaper way or maybe in another way. So it's a good opportunity to use our software. Okay, this is clean software. Sorry, this is a clean image that I upload from my computer. Okay, and this is a warehouse stock. Okay, so simply the first step that you have to do when you would like to do the project is, of course, to add the Wi-Fi zone. We have two options to create a Wi-Fi zone. The first one, the most convenient, is like this. Done, already finished. 2 seconds. The other is to exactly cover where do you need to have a Wi-Fi, like this, maybe like this, maybe like this. Take a lot of time. Okay, so me, I prefer doing like this. Wi-Fi zone, add the coverage here, done, already finished. Take a few seconds, otherwise you will be crazy. Okay, okay, now to clean the project and to work better, you can go to the layer, Wi-Fi zone, you can hide, and now you do not have the Wi-Fi zone to disturb you when you would like to project the project. Okay, okay, now in this case we have we have office side, and we have a long pallet rack here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 on the left, on the right, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we have also here in the middle the other don't matter, maybe we can do that, but yeah, okay. And we also have the office. Okay, what is the best suggestion that I can tell you? I can you project this. Okay, so now we have to draw, as I always do, the external area. So I don't want the Wi-Fi goes outside, because if you need to also cover some outside area, you need to draw the concrete wall in the perimeter of the plan. You can see here I draw concrete wall. Okay, now we have a cube. Okay, and now we need to draw inside the area for the warehouse stocks. So we have 3 different kinds of warehouse stocks that we can draw. The first one is warehouse stock low 3 dBm absorption. So we can try to simulate the thing in the shelf. Okay, and we can draw, for example, Can you see my screen, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can draw, for example, stock low, or maybe stock medium or high. Okay, do it because we would like to make the worst project that we can do. We need to ask customer, what you will stock in the shelf? Yes, I will stock perfume. I will stock book, whatever. Okay, so try to maybe use medium. Okay, and you need to draw one by one. Here, okay, here. I will do the same in the same time with you, guys. I would like to show I cannot draw it. Okay. Of course, you need to also do a site survey to your customer to understand if the project is okay, or maybe it's the case to decrease this area, because now we use 3.5, maybe you can use 3, okay? 3.5 again. Also, you can do double, you can do like this, for example, and you can do again like this, but it's more convenient to use like this, one shot and done, already finished. Okay, so now I will also do the same for in the middle with this one, packaging table, blah blah blah. So here I don't really think it will be 3.5. Maybe I will use less. I will use 3. Okay, back again for this. Okay, really good. So I'm not the drawer, I'm not the best drawer that you can find, but yeah, so I think it's okay. So now we have the office. Oh no, we have another here. Let me check. 3.5 here. Done. You can also remove this. If you press on the area, press here X button, you will delete this area. Okay. Okay. One customer asked to copy and paste this. No, but maybe you do not have the same distance. In this case, it's quite the same, but in general, you have to draw one by one because maybe are not the same. Okay. Okay, now we can try to place an access point. No, Ale, you forget the office. Okay, sorry, I forget the office. Go to area. We have 2 different, I think, office. Yes, we have 2. Closed office area or cubicle office area. One can absorb from the access point radio 3.5 dB, the other only 3. I will use 3.5. Okay. What is the best that you can do with road area? Because you don't need to create each wall. Maybe you have a concrete wall, maybe you have a wood wall, maybe you have a light door, and you have to draw a lot. Like this, it's much convenient. It's much easier to draw, right? Of course, you will have much more absorption because in this case, I use 3.5 closed office area, but maybe you can also use cubicle office area 3 dB. I will show you the difference between 3 dB and 3.5. It's really different. You're welcome, Sotris. Okay, let me adjust this. You have a line. You can see the line, right? So they help you to align the shelf, right? So now it seems it's okay. No, this no completely. Now maybe it's okay. Okay, now we do the first left part of the project. We have to do this, we have to do this and this, okay? And the office, forget the right part. I will do later with another warehouse stocks observation, okay? Maybe we will use much less, 3 dB, okay? And difference between the difference area, okay? Now we need to place the access point, okay? So we have an advisor I don't suggest you to use it. Okay, we have to add manually the access point. Okay, question to customer: this warehouse storage, it is without dust. It's a, I would say, climatic. The weather inside of the warehouse storage, it's okay or not? No, 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 no. It's not okay. We have a lot of dust, and it's indoor. It's indoor storage, but we have quite a lot of dust. Okay. Outdoor, it's okay. Come on. You can place ECW 260. You can add, you can place the access point. I will show you how can I thinking to place this. Later we can move to optimize the position, right? For them only, for now we can only place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? But I do have wrong. I do a very, very big mistakes. I do not set up a scale. Okay. Okay, take an example. This is 100 meters, okay? So reset scale. I can also do in the meanwhile I do the project. Take this, like this, not in feet, in meters. It's already done. I set up before. Okay, 100 meters, maybe like this. Apply. I also can reset and also try to use the ruler to make a measurement. In the meanwhile, I do the project. Okay. So now I place the access point. I'm making a zoom a little bit to understand the position. Okay, try to also position in a good way where you have the cable. You cannot do like this. One here, another here. So the electrician will be tell you not a very good word. Okay, so maybe tell you something that I cannot tell you in the webinar. So try to also respect some topology, structure. Okay, so linearity, etc. Okay, so go ahead for the other access point, and we can do for this. Okay, we can also do for this. Maybe I will put a little bit this to the other side because probably this area it will be weak, but I will show you later. Okay, and this also here, and done. Okay, so what is the distance between access point now? Okay, for example, take a ruler here, and I can understand the distance between one access point to the other access point. Let's make a zoom, point this, press the mouse, and I continuously press the mouse to the other. 50 meters, one access point to the other. Let me show the coverage. I don't really think it will be good. Yeah, it will. Yeah, because 260 probably is amazing, access point. Okay, I can check the TX power. Plus double click on access point, 23, 23. No. For Italy, it will be 2.4, like maybe, and for 5 gigahertz, maybe you can put 16. So it depends of many factors, the TX power that you can choose, because you have to calculate the EIRP. It's really boring, annoying. So take an example, casual, so you can understand an average for your access point. Okay, so you can adjust the TX power for all access point here in the list. To open the list, you need to do like this. You need to press here, inventory. Okay, inventory, press, and I will adjust the TX power for all of my access point. Okay, 16, 12 for 2.4 gigahertz, 16 for 5 gigahertz, 12 here, maybe also 11, but I will choose 12, and here maybe 16. Okay, 12, 16. 12, 16. Okay. Now I can retry the coverage, and now you can see it's not really good. It's good, but you cannot achieve based on the EU regulation 23 dBm. Okay, you have to decrease the X power, right? So, well, in this case, I suggest you do like this. Of course, this is not enough because 50 meters from one access point to the other, come on, it's not good. Okay, it depends also what customer needs. If customer tell you that, no, outside I don't need to have a coverage, no problem. If here I do not have coverage, okay, thank you, customer. It's a good choice. Okay, maybe I can try to move a little bit closer. Okay, but in general they need the Wi-Fi, of course. In general they need. Any question, guys? You already asleep? Okay. Checking now. I think now it's quite better. You can see we can improve the Wi-Fi in the middle of the access point. Okay. So now what we can do? You can see here, for example, we have a weak signal, -69, but we also need to coverage this area. Maybe access point here can help also here, right? Okay, thinking about like this. So, okay, I will leave like this and I will try to do the this coverage area here in the center of the workflow, open workflow. Okay. Question maybe. So far so good, I suppose. Okay, thank you, sir, customer. Okay, we can try to optimize this area. Okay, the same access point. Sometimes we have a bug like this, so you have to back to the project, refresh the page. So don't worry if it happen. It could be happen. Okay, sorry, but like this. And now is the time to optimize this area. Okay. We discussed before that we have a weak area here. Okay, so we have to place access point maybe here to coverage the gap here. Okay, so I also would like to use the same outdoor ECW1. We'll go very quickly, otherwise I will spend a lot of time to talk and do nothing. Okay, so here I will place another access point and maybe I will place another here, because here we do not have AP. You can see, right? So then it's the case to put here. Okay. Also, probably I will also put the other here. Maybe I will do like this, and I will do like this. No, because I will put one here and one here. Maybe yes, here. Okay. So now I will change again the TX power. 12, 16, 12, 16, 12, 16. So the thing of the ECW 260 is they have a lot of much powerful product. They have a very good powerful radio, but maybe it's the case to place one or two access point more and decrease the TX power. In case you need to increase, you can. But if you're already thinking to increase and you go to your customer and say, now I need to increase again, you do not have enough. So it's better to do vice versa. Try to decrease TX power, and in case you need to increase, you have the opportunity to do that, and you can save your customer. Because I changed the TX power because we need to adapt the transmission power based on our TU regulation. In the cloud, it's already immediately, and Asindo can also confirm that, it's automatically, right? But in the ezWiFi planner, not. You can see before, when I place ECW 260, they will come immediately to the maximum TX power, 23. But theoretically, when you place, it's not true. Then you have to adapt the TX power. Okay? You have to adapt TX power. Okay? Okay, I placed this access point. Let me check in inventory if I already changed the TX power. Yes, okay. Now we can simulate the coverage. Now you can see the coverage is quite good. You can see here I use warehouse stock low and here high. So there's a difference. You can see here the Wi-Fi is much deeper. But here in the middle, I feel that there is a weak area here. So thinking about it, so probably is the best way to do, don't do this project like this. Probably is the best way to do like this, to coverage in the middle of the customer needs here. Let me check now. Now we know in this area for sure the wireless it will become very good enough, but we still have this weak area. So probably we have to have another access point here. But let me check the distance between this access point and the weak area here. Minus 67. Where it is? Minus 67. Okay. Take a ruler. 50, 60 meters a lot. It's a lot. I need to place another access point. Okay. For Spain is the same as for Italy, so far as I know. In the cloud later, I will show you how can you check the correct ERP for the products. Okay, I will show you very quickly. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I will do this project very quickly because otherwise we will lose a lot of time. Okay, so we have a weak area here. So it's the case to have maybe other access point, outdoor, ECW 260, and I will add also here. Yes, probably here. Okay, so done. I need to optimize again the TX power to 1216. Okay. And now I can check the TX power. You can see this here, it will coverage now with a good signal. Also here we have not so good. Maybe we can try to move this access point here. Well, you have to thinking about that because now, for example, you have a weak area here and also here, but maybe it's okay, right? So it depends on what customer needs. So otherwise, you have to do a lot of to place a lot of access point. It's okay for us, but yes, you have to also thinking about the price, about the customer possibility to spend money. And maybe 260 is too expensive. Maybe you can place 220 and you can place even 1 or 2 access points more and you can achieve the same result. Okay. Yeah, customer says if you place them very near one from the other, you probably do the channel overlapping. Yes, but if you decrease the X power, you can also decrease the overlapping possibility, right? So the TX power is really important. Sometimes the people thinking, I will increase. No, thinking of the vice versa. Maybe you need to decrease, okay? In this kind of situation, I think here we can achieve a good Wi-Fi. Customer said like this no matter. So maybe I can put like this. No, maybe I can put like this. And maybe this I will put here. Yeah, maybe this put in the middle because this area don't matter for the customer, he told before. So it's quite okay. Thinking that here we probably need to know if we need to coverage and probably we'll cover this gap here. Okay. And also here, we need to adjust the position of this. Okay. Customer says, yeah, but come on, also here I will have some stocks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no problem. You can put also another access point here and that's it. Okay, finish, done. I will optimize also here radio settings, 12 and 16. Okay, already finished. Okay, so this project is quite finished. So now we need to move to the, so Also, for example, customer says to you that, no, this area, for example, this is not really important. Okay. If it's not important, you can try to coverage. You can see here is the weak signal, weak part. So, but no matter. Maybe you can also put like this, for example, maybe much more in this part. And you can coverage this gap, you know, or maybe you can add another access point, right? Or we're talking about office. Of course, in the office, you have to place indoor access point, maybe ECW 220, one here and one here. Let me check. Yes, 11, 16, 17. So you can see the coverage, maybe it's not enough. But in general, you can put one access point from the other. I can say the meters, 40 meters is a lot, because this project is really big, a big project. So you can do like also like this. You can try to optimize where you need to have the Wi-Fi. Okay. After that, we have. I cannot finish very soon this project because it's very long, but I give you some idea how can you create a project. Okay, you have to ask to your customer the customer needs. It's really important, because otherwise you place access point where do you think it's good, but maybe customer does not need. It's simply right. So then you have to ask to the customer where he needs the Wi-Fi. And after that, we have amazing functionality, the report. Okay, the report you can do like this. Prepare for your customer, city Milan. You select the plan and you can create the project. Okay. When you create a project, it will be automatically export in a PDF. And based on my experience, I do a lot of projects for Italy, for country. Also, I've seen we do a lot of. Okay, for warehouse stock, I do very a lot, to be honest. You have this project. You can see, guys, this project. When you go to the customer, to this project with your name, prepare for your customer, blah, 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 blah. Location, blah, 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 blah. You have a very professional report that you can use with your customer to tell to him that, hey, I'm not system integrators that you want to joke. Here, we do a very good job. We create for you a very professional project for you with a coverage, with a lot of access point. I try to understand the best place where to place the access point. I optimize the radio settings. I optimize the TX power. I do a lot of stuff for you. And to be honest, when you will come to your customer with this project, of course, the result will be for you, because the customer says, okay, this is a very good system starter. I think I will trust of him because he do the project for me. Come on, it's not easier to do that. It's easier, but you need to understand how can you optimize the best for your customer. Okay, so now I will go to any question here. I would like to show you some optimization that you can do in the radio settings from in the cloud. Okay, in the cloud. Can you see my cloud account, guys? Hello, can you see my cloud account? Thank you. Let me check if the people wants to reply to me. Okay, yes. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we do the project. One customer played me funny. We do the project warehouse storage Venice, and we have internal network. Okay, I don't want to tell you what is internal, why it is external, only to thinking about per each network that you have, you can different list of the access point. Okay, you can assign, for example, for internal, maybe this is the list of the access that we place in the warehouse storage, right? But for maybe office, we can do for another network here. Maybe external is the warehouse storage and maybe internal is the office. I can also rename. And for each network, I can optimize the radio settings to let customer use the best Wi-Fi that he ever do. So in this case, for example, we're talking about internal. For example, for internal, probably the customer need to have much more speeds for the office compared to the stability. Maybe, right? So for default, we have this optimization. I suggest you, if you need much more speed, you need to increase the channel width. Okay, copy and simply paste the same configuration for indoor part and also outdoor part. Okay, because it depends how many access points. If you have indoor, outdoor, so do like this: optimization all for both indoor and outdoor part. It's really important. Okay. Yes, Ale, but the customer needs much more stability for external. Yes, for external in the magazine, so in the warehouse storage, when they have a barcode scanner, we press, we goes to the external access point list, and here we can optimize for the barcode scanner. I suggest you to use less channel width value for the barcode scanner. 2020 it's enough, because in the warehouse stock they do not have to have speeds, they need to have stability for sure. In the office, maybe we can say no, maybe also they need to have speeds. Okay, for office I can understand, but for warehouse storage they need to have stability. Okay, select 2020 also for outdoor. Okay, important feature that we have since I think 1 month, DCS. DCS, it's an amazing feature that you can simply turn it on or turn it off. Copy exactly the same for outdoor and indoor. It's really an algorithmic that can choose the best channel availability for the access point that you place, only for this network, of course, because we do optimization per radio settings. Okay. And also, we have the possibility for the new ECW 220S and 230S, the security access point, the zero-way DFS. Okay. Disable also the 11AX. Can I do that? The disable 11AX also for 2.4 gigahertz to try to have much more fallback radio situation that it can be swap the connection to that and they are safe. Okay. The reason why we have this functionality is because Intel at the beginning had a lot of problem with the driver, and we had, but in general, so I suggest you to disable for 2.4 gigahertz. Okay. The same indoor, do also for outdoor. Okay. You need to do the same configuration per each part of the radio. Okay. So 2020, it's a good opportunity for the stability. Okay, I suggest you to use this. One question from customer: are there any device which support 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi AX? For sure, I didn't see any barcode scanner support Wi-Fi 6, to be honest. But for the device in general, yes. And for this, I suggest you to divide the access point: internal, office, external, warehouse storage, because you can divide the things. Okay. Another thing that I would like to mention is on the SSID, when you create SSID for the barcode scanner, for example, this SSID barcode scanner Wi-Fi, I suggest you to use WPA2 PSK, do not use WPA3, and also mix it, right? Disable PMF for my personal perspective, but you can also allow all clients, if they do not support PMF, they can do either make a connection, okay? If you press like this, only if the client support PMF, they can allow to make a connection. It's not good way for barcode scanner. In case you have problem, you can disable. Of course, this thing will increase the security of your network, the protect management frame, it's called like this. And of course, I think it's in terms of the security, I suggest you to turn it on, but maybe all clients, not for sure this, okay? You have to also turn on the roaming protocol. It will also include the 802.11k protocol, not only R, okay? And also the other stuff that I suggest you, this functionality enable application analysis is turned on by default, but for the barcode scanner Wi-Fi, I don't think it's useful. So disable it, right? Yeah. Advanced settings, for sure not L2 isolation, because the barcode scanner, probably they need to dialogue with the internal server that the customer has. So if you turn it on L2 isolation, automatically they cannot interact with the internal devices. So do not turn it on this. Pen steering, for me, I suggest yes. But in case legacy barcode scanner, so quite old, maybe is the case to disable it. It depends which kind of barcode scanner you have. And also keep in mind that if the barcode scanner are quite old, so maybe 5 years ago, it's possible to disable also the roaming. Okay. Sometimes they do a lot of very not so good stuff. If you have a roaming, turn it on, but only if you have a legacy barcode scanner. Okay, I already managed this 2 times, but they have very old barcode scanner. Okay, don't of course do any bandwidth limitation for this SSID, but because there's no sense to do that, and you simply press apply and the configuration and really immediately inject. If you search in the log file, when you turn on roaming, after 20 minutes, they will try to join into the roaming group, okay? So, like I said, in the cloud, you have to wait until you press apply for any feature. For example, now we do some stuff. If we go into this access point to check on the details page, you can see the configuration is out of date, will be updated in a few minutes. The reason why our server, our cloud server is FaaS server, function as a service. So it's not really press apply immediately done. No, sometimes customers say, I cannot do that. Now yes, you have to wait maybe 2 or 3 minutes. At least we can say me and Alcindo and also the commercial part 5 minutes, okay? So so keep in mind that you have to be patient with our cloud. I think for today I finish. Maybe I forget something. Any question, guys? If there's no question for now, I can stop the registration for the webinar and